It is I. Thielen, what's going on?
What's good, man?
Oh,
Sniffles. Don't call me Sniffles.
Yeah.
He got that
I don't like that.
white
I
thing
don't.
going on over there.
Yeah, I got a large nose. You can do massive lines if you wanted to. If that was what you into.
Oh, shit.
Like I said before, hey,
Hey.
if you decide to do drugs,
That boy talking this.
make sure you do the white versions of drugs. White folks, they don't die from drugs like that. Think about it.
Nah,
Think
I'm
about
good.
it.
I'm good on that.
No. Think about it for a
not
minute.
doing no
When's the white crackhead?
They don't do crack. They
Okay,
do
then.
meth,
They do
ice.
right.
See,
They
now
do
the
white
meth,
folk
the
drugs.
meth, we're not talking about the meth heads. We don't count them as nobody. They just, if you do meth, you done.
That's what they do.
They
They
don't.
had a whole show
They do a
about
whole
it.
bunch of coke, heroin. People live through
Well,
heroin.
we don't promote.
don't
doing
promote.
drugs
I'm not saying do drugs,
on this podcast.
but if you decide to do
You
it,
see who
don't
real
decide to
brought it
do
up.
anything with drugs. We don't affiliate with nobody does drugs. We don't sell drugs. We don't push no weight, no bricks.
okay.
None of that.
But if
What
you
he
decide
does in
to,
his personal time, that's on him.
I don't do drugs. There.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm positive.
I mean,
I'm
you was
positive.
giving out great directions on how to.
to stay alive.
Oh, okay. All right.
If you
Sound
decide
good.
to do that. You know what
All
I mean?
right, cool. But
Don't do it,
we
though.
got a special guest in the house,
How
How you doing?
Mr. Jerrell Farmer.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
How you
the
doing?
whole government.
I appreciate y'all having me on.
Yeah.
Man, glad to have you on the episode, man. With those who don't know, explain who you are to the world.
How you doing? I'm Jerrell Farmer. I own a brand called Early Dismissal Clothing,
Mm-hmm.
and I recently just got an embroidery machine, so I'm offering embroidery also, along with the clothing line.
Anything I want embroidered?
Anything.
Anything.
All you gotta do is just
Hit the line.
set it up, send me an email,
Okay.
text me, call me.
Hey, it's a good thing that you said that, man. Send the email. Folks don't know that's the business way to do things now. Just do email.
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 That's the best way to
Folks
go.
be wanting to text. Man, I shoot the text. No, email me.
Folks don't even leave their number a lot of time with these big business. Really, they just leave an email. So
Right.
send me an email.
What's the email?
Early Dismissal Clothing at gmail.com.
There you go.
Give me at least a day to respond.
Okay. Ain't
Is
no
that
wrong
the
with
disclaimer?
Ain't that a good thing? You know,
Yeah,
people,
yeah. I
they
mean,
just-
you know, some people be
all
wanting that
those
stuff
businesses
like
ought to make give you that little fake little response and say we'll get back to you. In
Nah,
5
get-
to 7
the
business
automated
days.
one?
Yeah,
Nah,
automated.
nah,
Don't
gi-
respond to
Nah,
this.
give me a day. Give me a day. I'm gonna respond right back to you, and we're gonna get everything squared away.
Don't be cheap. There
We'll
you
work
go.
it out.
Yeah, man. He's a great businessman.
Yeah, I'm a businessman, so we're gonna work it out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Okay.
We're gonna work it out.
So, man, explain a little something about your clothing line. You know, I heard that you the next FUBU,
Uh-oh.
the new Sean John in these streets.
I got a brand, Early Dismissal Clothing. Started in, I want to say 2014, like right after another brand I had, which was In-Flight Apparel. So I just, we end up getting in some legal trouble. So we had to switch
what
it
kind
up.
of legal trouble? I'm gonna get my Charlamagne the God going on. What kind of legal
We had a brand called In-Flight Apparel, and it was another brand called In-Flight, which was working with your golf swing, and we tried to trademark our brand, which we did, but we trademarked in like March of 15, and they trademarked with February of 2015. So they sent us like a cease and desist letter. And at the time, you know, I didn't do much research. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know much about it. So I was like, cease and desist. You know, this brand right here ain't making no money. So, you know, we going to just shut this down. Shouts out to my guy, Sirius. You know, he like a brother to me. So most definitely shout out to Sirius. But so I didn't do my research on it, not knowing we could have still been operating out that same brand. Even though they sent us a cease and desist letter, we could have still been operating, you know what I'm saying, up and running. But I had this other brand called Early Dismissal that I already had, like, did the name reserve on.
Mm-hmm.
So I just ran with that because this brand wasn't really making no money at the time because we had just started. So it probably made us like, what, about $1,200? So I was like, why not just, you know, just move away, you know, start something new. Everything happened for a reason. So they sent us a cease and desist letter, and I think I just had my second child. So I was like, man, ain't no way I'm finna try to fight these folks in court and provide for another baby. So I was like, man, we just gonna shut it down. And I just kept it moving. I ain't even looked back. Once he was like, man, we got a letter from them, I was like, oh, I'm out.
So do you think that since you know and you're more educated on how the system works, do you think you can bring it back up?
Oh, most definitely. If we wanted to, like, if he were to hit me and say, and we wanted to get back in the lab and start working again and getting this brand back going, which was in flight, we can get it back going. Like, most definitely, because the way it is now, you can operate under the same brand. We wasn't really selling the same products. They was focused more on golf, and we was more of a street brand, like working with apparel, just different apparel. So I think we can actually get the brand back pumping. You know what I'm saying? Without any legal trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It doesn't. We're not stepping on their toes, and they not stepping on our toes. What we got going on. The logos are opposite, totally different. So I think we can really just still really work it if we really wanted to work it.
Okay. So you've been out doing in-flight was like I think was what, a year?
Almost, about a year. Yeah, we started in flight. It was about a year, and then we got hit with that letter, and it was just like, I was just like, I didn't know much about it. I didn't do no research. I mean, I wasn't trying to do no research at the time, 'cause I just had another kid like in around that time. So I was just like, man, you know what, bro? I ain't even trying to fight nothing in court or trying to battle nobody. You know, this other company was like $1 million company.
Right.
Like they had lawyers and everything. So I'm like, man, we just a little small time, you know, t-shirt brand. We doing screen print, you know what I mean? They working on golf swings. They got apps. They got all this stuff going. I was like, I ain't even trying to even mess with these folks, man. They say shut it down, we shut it down.
So knowing what you know now, though, would you have fought?
Knowing what I know now, out of fault.
To build that one and do this one as well, or blend them together, or what? Have it branched off?
I mean, knowing what I know now, I probably would have fought for in-flight because
Okay.
I felt like me and Sirius started something and it was going good. And we could have just used this company to be an umbrella under in-flight, and it could have been early dismissal as an umbrella company under this company. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Under in-flight.
Yeah.
But, you know, everything happened for a reason. So, you know what I mean? Not knowing it would really hurt you. You know what I'm saying? You got to do your research. I didn't really do any research. I was just basically like, hey, shut it down. We good. I'm gone. You know what I mean? I'm pulling out. I'm pulling out. You know what I mean? Even though we already, you know what I'm saying, got the trademark and everything,
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gone.
That letterhead came. You was like, oh
Yeah. They serious.
I mean, it was, man, it was just like,
that official mail. You like, hold on, bro.
I felt like, man, I ain't really got no money for no lawyers. So it like, you know what I mean? And I don't know too many lawyers
Right.
as far as the business lawyers. So I was just like, you know what, man, it ain't even that serious. They got it.
Okay.
okay.
So you gonna bring it back? That's what I hear.
Most definitely.
That's what I hear.
I mean, most
It's
definitely.
on.
Hey, serious, man. Hit my line, man. You know, if you want to do it, hey, I'm with it.
Okay.
Ooh, shout out to Sirius. I see Sirius. He got his thing going
Oh,
on.
almost definitely. 100% behind my boy. He got his Twitch thing going. Great community behind him.
Yeah.
He been streaming for
He's
20 plus months. I'm a 20-month subscriber, so he was just streaming last Sunday, and I subscribed to him, and it's over 20 months. So most definitely, shout out to Sirius. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out.
Something serious. I'll pull up on my boy. He be streaming on Sundays from like 11 to 4. So definitely pull up, check him out. Dope streamer. Nice content all the time. Pull up on him.
Oh yeah. So could you talk about a little bit more about getting educated on trying to know the business aspect of branding? Because you know a lot of people they just go out here and they just do it, and then they get hit with a letter, or you know somebody else then cop their name. And
For me, if you're going to put your time into anything, try to get your paperwork right for me. That's what I learned from doing it the first time. See, you can have a business and it could be doing good. You could be working, selling merch. But if you don't have your paperwork right, somebody can come and take your name and take everything and all the time that you put into everything. It's just that easy. They ain't got to do nothing but file a trademark. Get I mean, of course, it's COVID now, so it's taking a little longer for the trademark to get approved and everything. But once they get approved and everything's legit, man, hit you with a cease and desist. They don't need no lawyer for that. They automatically give you that once you file the trademark, depending which one you file, which package you file. So they got letters. You can just put whoever name. Oh, Just Listenn Podcast. Say Just Listenn Podcast is using something that I'm using with early dismissal. Hey, you're gonna cease and desist letter. Y'all boys chill out.
Yeah.
This me now. And y'all just going to hush. This me now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for me, any up and coming brand, just take it serious as far as the business side first. Get all your ducks in a row. Everything. Get your paperwork right. Get your trademark right. Get everything right. Because you don't want nobody to take anything that you done put time into. You done put your time into this, you done put your money into this, and they can come and take it just like that. Easy. As long as they do the right thing by trademarking and everything. So just get your paperwork right. That's all I learned from in-flight. Just have everything in order. Even though we was getting our paperwork right, but we just did it 1 month later than they did it. That's the only thing we did.
Okay. Yeah, I can see y'all bringing that back, and then,
Most definitely.
going forward with the early dismissal, because I know a lot of people that sit there on the trademark sites and they just sit there and see what's pending.
And they also buy domains.
Right.
So say you ain't got your domain, you own it. They on there, boom, 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 buying that, sending you an email, hey, I got your domain, how much you want to pay for it?
Right.
So most definitely, have your
scammers everywhere, huh?
Have your business right. Are you gonna pay to get your name back?
They just want to see how bad you want it.
How bad you want it? That's all. And how far your money stretch?
It's smart as shit for them to do it. It sucks.
Yeah, it definitely
But
sucks.
at the same time, it's like,
Yeah. Especially if you get the extra cash to play around.
right, and just
do
buy
something
up
like
shit
that.
just cause we'll just wait and see. Ugh.
Yeah, that's got to
It's
be
a dirty
hard
game.
knock
That
life.
is.
It's a dirty game.
And see, that's things that people don't talk about right there, because everybody got this t-shirt gang coming up, they socks or whatever they got going on, but they don't talk about that.
Nah.
They don't talk about,
It's a dirty game.
Yeah, the
real side of it.
real side of it.
Trust me, we learned the hard way, man. We was pretty much just rolling, making money. We thought everything was good. We was on to the next couple of designs. We had a little artist that we met through the job, so he was doing our graphic design. So we was on to the next couple of designs. That lady sent that letter. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, I went looking up the company. I'm like, ooh. I said, we might not want to fight them. I said, them folks got a little bit of money. We go ahead and stop. But it was luckily I already had put that name through the name reserve, and then it came back good. So I just went ahead and trademarked it at the same time. You know what I mean? Just, I don't know why. It was just, I was stuck on that name. So I was like, man, let me go ahead and trademark this. And it kind of worked out. You know what I mean? But I'm willing to, you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to bring the other name back also, too, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. So how did you come up with the name Early Dismissal?
Man, we sitting back at the job, and we like, well, I always know I wanted to mess with the fashion for the jump since high school. And we just sitting back at the job, writing down names. And I wrote that one down. I was like, ooh, I can't let that one go, though. I can't let that one go. I can't let that one go. That's me right there. So we came up with 2 other names. It was Late Arrival and In-Flight Apparel. And we liked it in flight. And we had a guy at the job at the time that was working with us. And he was doing graphic design at the job. He was doing it every day, like a young cat. So we ended up getting him to do the design. And we just rolled from there. We just like, all right, we're going to go from here. And we printed up a couple T-shirts. Maybe about 70. Sold 70 T-shirts. Like first print, 70 T-shirts. Sold them all. The rest was history. Until we got the letter. We got the letter. It was just like, hey, shut it down.
So how did you get the name Early Dismissal, though?
Same time.
Same time? It was
Same time.
Oh,
Sitting in the back of the office, just writing stuff down. And I was like, oh, I like that, but I don't really want to, use that name. 'Cause I feel like I like that name.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I ended up filing that name under me and my little brother. And just on some, name reserve. And then when the name came back clear, I just paid $100 for it. And I was like, all right, man, this is going to be me and my little brother business, you know what I'm saying? Because he was, like, young, and I was like, I want to have a business with my little brother. And we just went with In-Flight, but I kept that name, but I was always paying for it every year, you know what I'm saying, to re-register it. And then after In-Flight went, I just started that up, you know what I mean, because I already had the name.
Damn, that's dope. So you slick had a backup.
Man, the name was so dope. I didn't want to give up the name. I liked the name.
Yeah.
Oh, that's smart.
Okay.
Yeah.
What it mean to you though?
For me, it just means dismissing everything, like, early, like all the fears, all the doubts, everything. Me, I struggle with fears and doubts all the time with my brain.
Yeah.
Cause I'm a perfectionist. Like, I ain't gonna drop nothing unless I feel like it's perfect. I can drop every week if I wanted to, but if it ain't perfect, I just ain't gonna drop. Cause I feel like the quality, I feel like the design, I feel like everything gotta be perfect, which I know it ain't gonna be perfect cause perfect don't exist. But I struggle with it, so I ain't gonna drop no t-shirts. I can drop 100 gilding. But if I feel like it ain't gonna be around and somebody can post it 10 years later, I don't want to drop it. I want folks to post my t-shirt and be like, well, I done had this t-shirt 10 years. Look how good it still look. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That quality.
Okay.
I don't want to be like, well, I had the t-shirt 10 years and the t-shirt just look raggedy. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about quality for me. From the first brand we dropped, I did my research. So I know what I really want out of my brand and how I want my brand to go. So I can't, you know what I mean? It's hard. I struggle with it all the time. Like, I be telling myself, man, I ain't dropping no more. I ain't even gonna sell no more clothes. Unless it's perfect. Like, unless the brand is authentic, it's perfect. I stop. I'll make it for my kids. My kids love it. The kids at their school, when they go to school at Kitways, they love it. They willing to pay $55. Kids. These kids, 7th graders. Well, tell your dad I want a hoodie. I got $55. I'm gonna give it to you and tell them to print up a hoodie. So if it ain't perfect, I don't want to sell it no more. Cause I don't want to sell gilding no more. No disrespect to gilding. I got no problem with gilding. Bella Campus. No disrespect to them. I just don't want to sell it no more for my brand.
And that's smart because it's now like your brand is exclusive. So
Like,
if you just keep dropping, it's like you're watering it down. People are used to seeing it.
Yeah.
So you're doing the right way. I see that.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I can drop probably like a new design every couple of weeks or every other week, but I don't want to because if the quality ain't, I'm all about quality. I know a lot of people got brands, no disrespect to anybody. I kind of buy from everybody. That don't mean I really like what everybody got going.
Right.
Okay.
But if you got a brand, I'm not scared to tell you, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You got a brand. Hey, this could be better. You could buy this brand right here and you can go get this screen printed and the quality be way better than what you're doing right now. I ain't scared to share no knowledge. I feel like a lot of people out here, they got brands, but they scared to share the knowledge. Not scared to share the knowledge, but they don't want to share it because they feel, oh, man, buddy might take off.
Yeah.
He might take off if I share this knowledge with him. Like, I done reached out to some brands, like, because I dropped these socks, right? But it was this other company that was dropping socks. So I asked the dude, I kind of DM'd him, hey, man, what's up with the socks? You know what I'm saying? Let me know where you're getting them produced at. I think they dope. Because he had dropped like 4 pair, and I bought all of them. And I was like, damn, these motherfuckers comfortable as hell. So I hit him in the DM. He ain't answer. I'm like, damn. Like, it's like that. So I'm like, damn, that's what they doing? But I feel like anybody that ever asked me anything about my brand, I always gave them the information just because. Man, it's 1 million people in the world.
Yeah.
We don't know the same people.
Right.
We won't. Unless we got the same circle. But even if we do got the same circle, I still wouldn't hold back that information from you. Because I'd rather see you win. All it takes is one person win.
Right.
And we all on. You can get on and be like, hey, well, my boy Jerrell got early dismissal over here. And bring me with you, you know what I mean? Instead of holding it with the information, you know what I mean? That's just how I feel. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold no information from anybody. Anybody ask me for something, I'm like, hey, this is where I got it from.
Have you ever gotten great advice from being in designing?
Yeah, it's a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, reach out, give me good advice. Got my guy, Vince, Sit in the Woods. Anytime I ask him anything, he give me great advice. He ain't scared to let me know what's going on every time. I can hit him in the DM. Hey, what's up with that, what's the name you just dropped? Oh, these people right here doing that for me. Or these people right here made that for me. And he giving up. No issue. Ain't no competition.
Right. Yeah.
Both brands dope. You know what I mean? So most definitely, shout out to Vince. You know what I mean? City in the Woods. Y'all check them out.
Because that's also smart. You know, he could, like you said earlier, withhold the information, but he's giving you that information is making that business thrive.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
It's good that, you know, you got some people out here that give out free game, but you also got those circles, and they call them masterminds. You know, if you know about anybody know about the masterminds, you got to pay. You got to pay to get in those masterminds.
Oh yeah,
we got masterminds. They dropping. It's, you know, more contacts, and you networking is going to the 10th power. You know, depending on how much you paying, because you know, you do a certain seminar or something like that, they gonna want you to pay because they gonna be like, hey, you can get this knowledge here.
Oh yeah.
You know, or this connect. Well, now since you know you didn't pay, now you know me. But you know, that's just how the game is now.
Most definitely. I mean, I ain't got no issue with that. I don't mind paying because I understand what it is now. It take money to make money. So me personally, I pay as long as they know outrageous number. I don't mind paying at all. But a lot of these folks, the information they withholding, they can give it to you for free.
They could,
yeah.
And guess what? It's gonna benefit you and it's gonna benefit them.
But they feel like that the information and the people they know, they're like, nah, I'm gonna charge this.
But every opportunity don't come with a dollar sign.
Exactly.
Listen, I mean, I bought an embroidery machine. August. I bought it in August. Just on some, I be really thinking I be moving too fast. I bought it in August because I felt like I dropped a whole bunch of hoodies last year. I dropped this E logo. Matter of fact, the same logo I got on right now. And I was getting it embroidered. But I was letting the folks change the outline and the inside of the design. But I kept waiting on, I got tired of waiting on the dude that was doing my embroidery. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy an embroidery machine.
You ain't got to wait no more.
Listen, I'm going to tell everybody, don't move fast. When you moving fast, man, it'll cloud your judgment. So I'm like, boom, I'm going to buy an embroidery machine. I spent like 10 grand. 12 grand. I ain't know nothing about that embroidery machine. So I spent the money, came to the house. They like, hey, all right, they had a little note on the embroidery machine. Don't cut on until training. I'm like, training? All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
So I called my little brother. I'm like, hey, I got an embroidery machine coming today. I'm going to need you to help me move it. They said 600 pounds. So the embroidery machine weighs 600 pounds. So he came over. We set it up. Got everything on, make sure it worked as far as power. I called these folks that I bought it from. How you doing? I just purchased a embroidery machine. I'm ready to set up my training. Not knowing it was going to be 4 8-hour sessions. So I got to do this along with working my full-time job on my off days. So I only got one off day for a whole month. So I got to work 4 sessions. No, it ain't no like, I thought it was going to be like 8 hours. I'm like, man, they rounded it off. No, 8 hours. 30-minute lunch break.
Yeah.
You in class.
But before you do the 8-hour session on the machine, get what you got to do.
You got to pay.
No, you got 4 sessions on the program.
Huh?
It's a program that come with the machine. You got to digitize everything.
Yeah.
So you gotta learn the digitizing part. So I'm like, damn, man, I might have got ahead of myself. So I'm doing the training. I'm digitizing. I finally finished the digitizing part. Now we get on the machine. Keep in mind, I bought the machine in July. I ain't get on the machine until like August.
Yeah.
I mean, like September. So I'm like, God damn. I might have wasted some money. So now I'm ready. I'm discouraged. I'm ready to sell it. I'm like, man, let me see if I can make like 5,000 off of it. You know what I mean? I do the little training for the embroidery machine. The whole training go left. Everything wrong could happen. The machine stopping. It's getting built up. But you know what I'm saying? I say everything happened for a reason. That's just God work. Everything that happened on that first training session was everything I needed to learn. Everything I needed to learn from top to bottom. So I felt like, I bet I got this embroidery machine. I ain't gonna make no money off of it this first year. So I started hitting everybody I know who got a business. Hey man, send me your logo. I'm gonna digitize it. So I'm learning how to digitize by getting my friends' logos and printing them up some stuff. So hey, you got a logo? Boom, send it to me. I'm digitizing the logo. Hey, I'm gonna send you something free. I ain't making no money off of it. Boom, working, embroidering stuff for free. I ain't made no money off the machine. You know what I mean? I done bought the machine. I'm in the negative now.
Yeah.
But I feel like the opportunity of me learning the machine is way bigger than me making $1 amount off embroidering anybody's logo and sending them any product. So like I got another order right now. When I leave here, I got an order I got to finish up for like 15 pieces for another company I'm working on. I ain't making $1 off of it, but I'm going to meet them in the parking lot to give it to them for free. But I earned knowledge off of it from working on the machine. So that way up more than money to me.
Yeah.
Because I need to learn how to work the machine.
Right.
Shit,
Yeah.
I'm $12,000 in the hole right now.
But once you do,
Yeah.
We Gucci.
right.
Yeah,
And
You
then
make
when they
that
like
bell
it.
ring.
It's gonna go right back to you. Right.
So it's like they gonna post it saying, "Woot de woot, underscore J Farmer early dismissal made this for me," and that'll bring me business.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna charge whoever for the digitizing. What's the dude charge me? I can't say, but and then I'm gonna charge him for the embroidery part. So I'm gonna make my money back regardless.
Right.
So I feel like me reaching out to the people I know and saying, "Hey man, you got a logo? Send it to me. I'm gonna digitize it. Help me learn the machine because I'm cold on the machine now.
Yeah.
I'm good. At first, I was bad.
So
Like-
now you know how to just,
Yeah,
charge
yeah,
what
yeah.
you're worth now. 'cause
Yeah, I
you
can-
already been through.
Man, I can cut the machine on and walk away from it now. Only
Okay.
person know about my trash bag full of clothes that I messed up is probably like this dude I work with named Wilt. Yeah, we laugh about it all the time. Well, how much stuff you done tore around there? I was tearing up everything. I had a 13-gallon bag full of hoodies, shirts, hats. I was just messing up because I didn't know what I was doing. But I learned as I was going, so I feel like I'm not gonna say I'm like a master embroiderer or nothing like that, but I'm nice enough to
Yeah.
get some stuff done for people.
You still want to know more knowledge, so you always want to get
Oh,
better
yeah.
anyway.
Oh, yeah.
It's always a good thing.
Yeah, most definitely.
Anybody that wants to keep getting better, you say I'm not perfect.
Oh, yeah,
let me
most
let me
definitely.
reach towards it though.
Yeah, most definitely.
How do you come up with your designs? Like what is your like design process? I like the inner workings.
Me personally, that E I dropped,
Yeah.
I probably had that since 2017.
So it's like one of your first designs.
Now it was just
Before that,
it was just
for
something I
early?
designed.
Yeah.
And I didn't drop until last year. I didn't drop until last year. I dropped like 80 hoodies last year. Sold all 80 hoodies.
Yeah.
Just like that. But that's not to say that's gonna happen every time. Cause I done dropped some shit and it just set.
Right.
But I also done dropped some shit and it went the first week.
Yeah.
It just depends on the people that's around you.
Right. Okay.
But I be seeing folks say like, "Oh man, my friends, my family, oh y'all ain't bought nothing from me, man." You'll never hear me say that, cause I don't feel like they obligated to do that.
You're right.
It'll be nice, but I don't feel like they obligated.
You're right.
Yeah.
And just because I buy something for you, I don't feel like you obligated to buy something for me. It just don't work like that. That's not how I operate. I like everything to be genuine. If you're gonna do it, just do it out of love.
Right.
Yeah. I like that.
Just do it out of love. I ain't gonna call you out. Hey man, Thielen, man, bruh. I thought you were my boy, man. You ain't bought nothing from me. Man.
Some folks be like that.
Yeah.
It just
You
don't
feel some kind of way.
Man, you shouldn't. Cause it's your dream. It ain't theirs.
Mm.
Everybody ain't gonna see what you see, so don't expect them to support you the way you would support somebody else. It just don't work like that.
Yeah.
That's in the perfect world, and the world ain't perfect.
Okay. That man with
Big
the
facts.
with with the jewels.
Big
It
facts.
just ain't. It don't work like that.
Big facts. So I know you touched on, with the schools. Have you reached out to a lot of schools, or it's just been word of mouth, or?
Nah, man. Honestly, my first big order came from Little Scholars off Jerrell Road. I got a friend named Wax. I ain't gonna call it his government. I ain't gonna
Shout
do
out
that.
to Wax.
Shout out to my guy Wax. He actually wore one of the shirts up there one day, and the lady was like, "I like that." You know what I'm saying? We want to wear that on our Fridays, which they dismiss out early. So she kind of contacted me through email. That's when I go say, make sure you got the email, make sure you checking your email, make sure you
It's free.
responding.
You don't have to pay for an email address.
So she reached out to me and she was like, I want to get 20 shirts for 20 teachers. That was my biggest order. I didn't even have that at the house. Like, I was like, ooh, what?
but it made you go.
Yeah,
go
so
you was like, I'm going to have it.
So my guy Wax, he forever in my good graces. He good. He ain't got to worry about nothing. Which he still pays for his merchandise, but if he wanted it just off free, he good. His tab been paid. You know what I mean? Just honestly, because he wore it, and he just pretty much told the lady like, "This my guy. Here goes all this information, cell phone number, email."
Yeah.
And she reached out and she was like, "Well, I want to get 20 shirts for my teachers at this school," and the check was good. Like same day, she was like, "I got your check waiting on you." Boom, check was good. Same day. So I just say it go hand in hand with people say. Me, I say, you know what I'm saying, just really just early, just getting rid of the doubts in your mind. Because like I said, I struggle with them all the time. Like now, I be like, I don't want to drop. I was telling some dude that the other day, he was asking me about the NFTs. Like, he was like, man, you can drop the NFTs with your merch, with your shirts, and then you can drop the physical copy. And I was just telling him like, man, I really ain't into it no more because I'm doing the embroidery now. So it's like, I can do the embroidery and I'm gonna charge you maybe $40 or $50 to digitize your logo, and then maybe like 10 or 15 to do per garment, and I can make my money, and I ain't even really got to drop no clothing no more. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna make my money. Then I'm making what I make at work every day.
Cool. So do you feel like one day you're gonna expand? And what I mean by that is like a team, or is you just gonna go solo, dolo? Just think about it. If somebody catch on to it, and
most definitely a team, because I feel like you can't really do nothing solo. Like now, me personally, when I get orders, it's like I gotta fulfill the orders. I gotta drop the orders off. I gotta come up with the new designs. I gotta go drop that merch off. I gotta go pick that merch up. I gotta post it. I gotta do the transaction with folks. You know what I mean? Whether I'm pulling up on these people or these people pulling up at the house. So it's like, it's just me. I'm the CEO. I'm the secretary. I'm the person that drop everything off.
Yeah.
I'm the person that pick up everything. I'm everything. So it's like, it's kind of tough. So it's honestly, it's a team. You need a team no matter what you feel like you can do. It weighs on you. Plus you working a full-time job. Then you're a full-time parent. So you can't do everything by yourself. It's impossible. So that's why it go back to saying, like, me and my brother was supposed to be in this. Shout out to my brother. Love you. My brother ain't got down, put his hand on this shit yet. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's just me. I'm doing everything. I'm dropping off orders. I'm picking up orders. You know what I mean? And I kind of feel like this year I wasn't prepared like last year. Last year I was on it. Last year was a good year for us. This year was just like, damn, I got a lot of folks asking for clothing. But mentally, I ain't even there yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the same space I was in last year, pre-COVID. So now it's like, damn, I got these folks waiting. I bet I get this line, I get this merch in. Man, you don't even owe me nothing for it. You good. I've been having you waiting. Because like I said, every opportunity don't come with a dollar sign. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give it to you for free. All you got to do is promote it. You know what I mean?
You got that good customer service.
Yeah. I just wasn't ready this year, honestly. I just wasn't ready this year.
So what is the light looking for 2022 for early dismissal?
Man, 2022. Honestly, man, I want to drop this new brand, man, called No Honor Among Thieves, and that's pretty much where I'm at with it right now. I got like a couple little vendors. I want to drop some pieces, just get a feel for what people think.
Mm-hmm.
But that company pretty much gonna be umbrella under early dismissal. So that's where I'm at. 22.
I love that name though.
Yeah,
That's a fine name.
yeah,
Dang.
So drop for both though. Or
yeah,
just
yeah.
the one.
Nah, for both. For both.
okay.
Like I said, man, I got the embroidery machine, so that's gonna make money regardless. That's like my new piece.
Yeah.
She good. She running.
Yeah.
She making money.
Okay.
She making money. Like I be having hella orders. Like it's kind of funny because I got it just to undercut Buddy. Not undercut him like on his money.
Yeah, say it.
but
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
said
not on the money, just
Okay,
on the
not the
time.
middleman. Because
Like
you take
you know,
it
you got
from-
a
yeah.
10-day window, man. These folks want these hoodies now. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving them opportunity to customize them, so they customize them.
Yeah.
They taking the outline, making another color, and taking the inside, the thread, and making another
Yeah.
color. So I need it now. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's why I got a machine. But I felt like I was just over my head. Cause
Okay.
I felt like, oh shit, but I'm gonna get the machine, but I'm be out the door. Like, we out of here now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we out of here. You know what I mean? We making
But it
200
was
a
an air
day.
fryer.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I get that motherfucker running
What
a
they
couple.
said and forget.
Running a couple times. Oh, like, ooh, boy, I might have tripped out on this one. You know what I mean? I just had to do my research. Everything would come with research, man.
Okay.
Basically, I just say do your research, man. If you go buy something, do your research. If you're gonna invest in something new in your brand or in your company, do your research because it ain't gonna be easy. You're gonna have to put that time in.
Yeah.
So I'm on the machine like every day, like overtime. I'm working like 4 hours on the machine. So I might get up about 11. I might work on it till I got to pick my kids up at 3:30 every day.
Yeah.
It's just pressing up. You know what I mean? I hear Fillmore. I said, Fillmore, man, send your logo, man. I want to put something together. And I ain't forgot about y'all. I got y'all.
Give me a nice piece.
Hey,
Give me a nice piece.
I got 3 hoodies. I got 3 hoodies on the way.
Hey.
So, you know what I'm
Alright.
saying? I got like a week off next week. I'm going to order them and I'm going to get them on the way, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
We got that recorded. So next
Nah.
time y'all see us.
Nah, yeah.
Let's go. Nah, I
got y'all.
See it. Yeah.
I most definitely I got y'all.
Yeah.
But nah, I be needing that. I be needing that opportunity to practice, man. Like,
Yeah.
There's
ain't
nothing
even-
wrong with practicing your craft.
man, it ain't even about money right now, man. The money gonna come if you put the time in. That's how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
I done made a lot of money with this early dismissal shit. I mean, a lot of money.
Yeah.
But the money gonna come once I put my time in. So me doing free shit don't even matter no more. You know what I mean? Not saying I'm just gonna be like, hey man, everything free 99
Right.
right now. You know what
But
I
yeah,
mean?
you
But
gonna know
still.
when it's your time.
Yeah. Man, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hmm.
You know, next year, next August, for the first time, Atlanta's gonna have a creator con. I'm
I
gonna
ain't
send
heard
you
that.
that. Right. I just found out like a couple days ago.
Send it.
So it's gonna like if you a creator of anything, they come in here for the first time, $150 for a booth.
Oh yeah. Send it
That's
to me.
it.
So basically like the magic show in Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, send it to me.
So yeah. So yeah. So we're gonna set that up, man. I appreciate you coming on the show, man.
I appreciate y'all.
And tell everybody how we can reach you.
Oh, most definitely. Early Dismissal Clothing on IG, on Twitter. Definitely follow me on Twitter, man. I be on Twitter, man. I don't even really tweet like that. But everything, all social media platforms, Early Dismissal Clothing.
Website.
www.earlydismissalclothing.com.
There you go. You make sure
Hey,
y'all know.
hey, just dropped some dope pieces on there, cut and sew. Gonna re-up on some joggers.
There we go.
There it is.
There it
That's
is.
why I'm with
That's
you.
all.
So definitely check it out.
Definitely
check it out.
Let's get this immediately. Yeah.
Yeah, check it out.
Okay.
Definitely. Got some Letterman jackets on there now. So just check it out.
So
Yeah.
man. My boy up in here.
Man,
Dropping
yeah.
off some of those knowledge for those up and
Do
coming
your research.
people who already got
Yeah,
content
do your research, for real.
get their brands out here. Quick question, real quick. I know you was on Clubhouse. You still on it?
Yeah, I be on Clubhouse. Most definitely. Shout out to all the brands out there. It's this one guy got Paradise Garden. I can't think of his name right now. Oh, Bart. Dropping hella knowledge. Like, I ain't really withholding anything from anybody. So, Bart, it's this dope chick. She got a brand called
Oh.
Forgot.
Citizens of God. So definitely, man, if you can, man, just get in these platforms, man, and listen to these creative that's creating other brands and stuff like that, and just get some knowledge, man. It's all about gaining knowledge, really, and doing your research. Everything that worked for somebody else might not work for you, but find out what worked for you, and then just use that to your advantage.
Cool. All right, fellas.
Boy.
You know, shout out to all our listeners out there. Listen to the Just Listen podcast. We're on all platforms: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, iHeartRadio. We on YouTube. It's Just Listen. Make sure all of it is one word. Just Listen podcast. You know what else we on? IG.
You guys said Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We on Twitter. We don't tweet like that. Tweet like that. But we on there.
We're everywhere.
Yeah.
Look it up.
You
If you
go
see
to the-
somebody else, let us know so we can send them a cease and desist. Let us know. DM us.
Right, we
gonna
look.
send
There
these
is
letters out.
another Just Listen.
we about
but
to send something
not a
out.
pod-
We definitely surpassed them.
Yeah.
Stop.
Go ahead. Stop playing with us.
Definitely. That go back to handling your business,
Right.
getting that trademark.
There you go.
Yeah, man. Any fellas, y'all got anything else to say?
No, I appreciate you coming, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all.
I can't wait till this hoodie. And these joggers. I need the joggers.
Oh,
worry
hoodie-
about
I
that.
can't wait.
Hey, hoodie
We're on that website.
Hoodie definitely weight. Large. XL. For sure. I got you.
So,
Yeah.
Give me at least
Nah, ain't no
by
rush.
first week in January. I got y'all.
Ooh.
I'm gonna run it.
There we go.
I'm gonna run it on the machine. I'm gonna order it when I get back home, and I got y'all.
Yes, sir.
yeah. Cool. With that being said, like I always say, don't be the one hearing about it, be the one talking about it.